Hi, I am Mary Porterfield, and I have the honor of introducing Claire Chauhan. Prior to this year, I have not had many classes with her. Having been able to spend more time with Claire in a classroom environment, I have been exposed to her contagious laughter and have developed much admiration for her joyful demeanor. If you know anything about Claire, you know that she is incredibly dedicated to the swim team and is always the first to answer or ask questions in class. When she is explaining a concept, she never makes you feel bad for not understanding something, but she truly takes the time to make sure that you understand her explanation fully. Claire inspires me every day by being both a talented athlete and a hardworking student. She is someone I have much respect for and strive to be more like. Claire was one of the first people that I met when coming to St. Mary's. I vividly remember seeing her at swim meets, where she would always come up to say hi to me and tell me how excited she was that I was going to be in school with her next year. Her welcoming light made me feel more comfortable with my transition to St. Mary's and is what I first noticed about her. I know we are all excited to hear what she has to say today, so please join me in welcoming Claire Elaine Pearson Chauhan.
I have never done well in panic situations. Here I was, 10 years old, with a frantic grandmother and a very sick grandfather. She hurried down the stairs in panic mode and alerted me that I needed to call 911 and that my grandfather was not responding. Classic me, froze. I never knew how to react. I still don't to this day. Thankfully, my grandmother found it in herself that day to call the paramedics, leaving me out of it. Shortly after, they arrived on the scene. I, still panicked, met my grandfather at the bottom of the stairs as he lay disoriented on the stretcher. "Come here," he told me. I walked over timidly. "Yes, Dada?" I asked. He reached out his hand and told me this: "I am proud of you. I have always been proud of you. You are my only granddaughter. I will be proud of you forever. I love you." The repetition rang out in my head as they closed the doors of the ambulance to drive him safely to the hospital. As my dad drove me home before he too went to the hospital to make sure everything was okay, I, in the backseat, reflected on this terrifying moment. I thought to myself, I was only 10. How can he be so proud of me? I was by no means an Olympic athlete or the valedictorian of my 4th grade class. What could I have done to make him feel this pride? To this day, I reflect on this moment. Though impossible, I find myself attempting to rationalize everything. He was proud of me for just being me. I didn't have to be an Olympian or a valedictorian. I just had to be me. People love me just because I exist. As a swimmer, I'm often bombarded with the importance of physical health. Stretch when you get home, take an ice bath after today's practice, etc. However, in the past year, I have also been exposed to the equal importance of mental health. Taking care of the person who you are on the inside is vital to maintaining your physical well-being. As a competitive athlete, this proves the importance of maintaining both. When my mental health is a struggle, so is my performance in the water. This is why I feel so much stronger knowing I have a constant cheerleader in my life, my therapist, Logan, who has also become one of my truest supporters. He teaches me how to be proud of myself, and even in the face of every kind of adversity. Another person in my life who never fails to remind me of her pride in me is my mom. Time after time, day after day, rough swim meet after rough swim meet, she always makes sure to include a little, "I'm proud of you for just doing the best you can," or similarly, "Thank you for being you." Moments like these, no matter how big or small, make me pause to realize the often heard but rarely acknowledged, "You are enough. I am enough." Living on this earth, putting one foot in front of another, is enough to make people proud of you. Always. To my beautiful, crazy class of 2025, thank you for always being proud of me. I know I had my moments, like the time I punched Charlotte in the 1st grade, but nevertheless, you guys have stayed by my side. I'm eternally grateful for you and the support you have provided me over the last 15 years. As we all embark on this new journey, I want you to know that I, too, am always proud of you. Your talent and beauty amaze me daily. Each and every one of you are enough. Thank you.